Welcome to one of the most exciting videos I've ever done on this channel. I don't really know how we got here, I'm not gonna lie. If you are new to my channel, my name is Molly, do subscribe down below. Today, I'm going to the I'm a Celebrity Castle in Wales for a tour, a behind the scenes, to hang out with the people at ITV. I don't actually really know what's going on. I also don't really know what this video is even gonna be. I don't know how long it's gonna be, but I just thought, do you know what, this is worth a video on its own. I think this might be a YouTube highlight. Sometimes I get quite used to like going to events or doing things that would be a little bit out of the ordinary. I'm kind of like, oh yeah, I've done this before. This crosses the line. Like, working with ITV is enough on its own. Traveling all the way to Wales to go to a behind the scenes day of the I'm a Celebrity Castle 3 days before the show starts is not where I thought I'd be this November. I cannot lie to you. I am so excited. I'm actually driving myself there. I could have got the train, and I'm pretty sure everybody else is getting the train, but it's 2.5 hours in the car for me, or 5.5 hours on the train. To me, that was a no-brainer. Also, it would mean 11 hours of my day today would be spent on the train if I didn't drive. Anyway, we're gonna set off. An estimated arrival time of 11:30, and I don't need to be there till 12:30, so I feel like I've left myself enough time, but I don't want to jinx that because the last time I did a long drive, got caught up in a 4-hour traffic jam. Let's get going, and I shall see you when we're either in Wales or nearly in Wales. Wow. It has been 3 hours. I've made it to Wales. I'm pretty proud of myself. This is the longest drive I've done on my own. I usually always like go with somebody. And something that I really did not account for is that once you cross into Wales, all of the road signs are in Welsh, which makes total sense, obviously. However, I knew I was gonna be early, so I thought I'll just pull up like in the town rather than at the castle, because I don't want to be at the castle like an hour early. I thought I'll pull up in the town, I'll grab a coffee, I'll go for a wee, that kind of thing. But obviously I hadn't routed my sat nav to the town, I'd routed my sat nav to the castle. So I thought it's fine, I'll just follow the road signs for the beach. Turns out the road signs don't say beach, they say like the Welsh word for beach. I was like following the little sandcastle emoji on the road signs, just hoping that took me to the beach, and it did. So now I'm here, I'm at Abergele Beach, and I am so excited. I'm literally not joking when I say there's posters of them everywhere in this town. Like, driving in, I must have seen out the deck like 6 times. I'm not sure how much you're going to be able to hear, but this is the North Wales coastline. I'm not going to lie to you guys, it's freezing cold, very windy, but sort of beautiful. It's like not really how I expected. It's obviously really hilly. Oh my god, I can see the castle. Oh my god, I didn't even realise. Cool. Well, I'm already fangirling. I haven't even driven there yet. I've got myself a coffee. I thought I was going to stand by the sea, but it's too cold. I'm going to go get back in the car. Transpires, it's really not very warm outside. My car says 12 degrees. The wind, honestly, it feels sub-zero. I think everybody else is nearly here. As I said, they're getting the train. I'm literally parked pretty much at the station. It's time to go to the I'm a Celeb Castle. And then we headed inside. So a lot of this is going to be voiced over just because it's easier to kind of like relay the information that way and you can hear it a little bit better. But this is the castle. It is pretty impressive.
And the start of their castle experience will be a lot harder. Much smaller and more claustrophobic. They will spend most of their time out here in this courtyard. They will be doing their cooking, all of their chores, they'll eat out here. They do sleep inside, but there are no beds, so they'll be sleeping on the floor. So let me show you. There's a shower, very basic, primitive shower through there.
So kind of as he was explaining, this is what they call the clink. Now this kind of was featured in last series, but it's a little bit different this year. But basically this is where the losing half of the camp spend their first few days in the castle. And it literally is what you see is what you get, guys. The beds are on the floor, it is cold, it is tiny, like there is no privacy. They do have a little outdoor courtyard, and that is actually really pretty. And then we walked up the stairs. Now I remember these from last year. I was like, oh my gosh, I've seen these on the telly. There are so many steps. I was so unfit. But this is the way to the main camp where the rest of the celebrities will be, and then eventually they will all be reunited and in here together. This was so much smaller than I imagined it being. I really thought this was going to be a lot bigger. Like I say, there's just no privacy anywhere. The attention to detail on the building of this set was amazing. I was blown away by the attention to detail.
Another day in the office.
It actually does have a roof, it does have cover. Obviously it is November, December in North Wales. Here is the iconic telephone box. These are some of the beds, so you can see the quality. This is really not very comfortable. This is where they cook, this is where they sit to get voted off. Like, it was just honestly a mind-blowing experience. I felt like I'd walked into a television set. Look at me, I was having the best time. Then we got to try out some of the hammocks. I can't lie, I don't think I'd want to be sleeping in these for risk of falling out. We are just in the main bedroom. This is where all the hammocks are. This is where everybody sleeps. Not gonna lie, I don't think I could sleep in a hammock because I'd probably fall out of it, but
through what door?
yeah, it's so weird being here like in real life. It's so different. So then we headed outside to the slightly bigger courtyard, but even this is still pretty minimal. And until this point, I'd kind of forgotten that this was like a TV show. This was the first place where I like saw the cameras, but even then they're still super camouflaged. It's actually really beautiful. The castle itself is so old that it really has that like authentic feel. We then headed into what would be the Bush Telegraph. I'm not too sure what the Welsh version is called. The Outback Shack? No. But as you can see, this really has just been built in the walls of a real medieval castle. This was my personal favourite bit. We got to go and see Kiosk Cledwyn. I think I'm saying that right. And basically, he is exactly how he looks on the telly. He was grumpy, he didn't speak, he grumbled a lot. Everybody was taking photos, filming TikToks with him, and honestly, I think he was having a pretty miserable day. We also got to do one of their dingo dollar questions. Basically, you know those questions where they're like, what percentage of male? Little spoiler for you here, we got it wrong.
In 2020, the Guinness World Record for the largest Welsh cake was beaten. How much did it weigh? 28.8 kilos or 20.4 kilos? Or an average 10-year-old child? Or an average elephant's heart?
Oh my gosh. I have no idea. The weight of a 10-year-old child?
Yeah.
I'll just go there.
B, the elephant.
Oh no. Oh no.
It's got relatively decent facilities.
I'm just letting you do a review instead of me doing a review.
Yeah, I wouldn't stay there. Oh wow, this is camera reception. Fine.
And sadly, it was time to leave. I went with everybody to the train station to wait for their train with them, but honestly, it was the most lovely group. Guys, what a day. I hope that I got across enough in those videos just exactly what it was like, because this was a crazy experience, and I feel like anybody that has ever been either on a TV show or behind the scenes of a TV show, worked on a TV show, or been to like a tour of a set will know what I mean when I say that it is completely different to how it looks on the telly. Like, I was shocked because I'm not gonna like spoil it, it's just completely different to how I envisioned it. And I don't know if that's because I've never really been to a set before. The only other thing I've gone to that's like on the telly is Strictly, but Strictly looks very similar because obviously it's just like a dance floor. This obviously is multiple different rooms, like multiple different sets. Blown away. The group of people that I was here with were absolutely lovely. Like, literally everybody was so nice. You will see on my Instagram later tonight and tomorrow some photos of me and the group. I can't show those yet, but you will see them very soon. I'm so excited to post them and to show you guys on Instagram a bit more of a behind the scenes and stuff. I'm gonna drive home now. What I will say, this is my only criticism, is that the castle is in the town of Abergele, which is where I vlogged from earlier. The beach is really nice. We tried to all go and get food together afterwards because we had like an hour and a half to kill, and there's just like nowhere to get food that's near the train station at all. Like, nowhere at all. So we ended up getting like some crisps and some bits and bobs from the co-op and then waiting in the train station, but the train station doesn't have anywhere that you can wait. It was just a whole hoo-ha. It was like a series of events and it was just getting funnier and funnier. It's a small town and there's really not very much here. What a day. What a day. What a day. I don't want to drive the 170 miles back. I think I might stop halfway, like maybe somewhere near Manchester, to get dinner. So I've been driving for about 2.5 hours. The traffic's really bad. It's literally rush hour. So I've stopped to come and get some food. Back in the car, I've actually got a Burger King. Oh my god. Oh, I just threw like a chip. I just threw a chip at myself. I'm getting delirious, guys. I was saying this when I got out of the car when I got there. I've never driven this long on my own, so I'm like talking to myself, because usually on a drive to like stay focused I would like have a conversation or like sing, or you know, I'm just talking to myself. Anyway, what I was gonna say was I've got the Burger King vegan Is it the vegan royale? I don't actually know. I have heard good things about their vegan menu actually, so I'm gonna have this, and then I've got an hour and 10 minutes left to go. I'm kind of like at Huddersfield. Really tired now, like I just want to get home, but I also want to eat because I'm absolutely starving. I was driving along and my stomach was like so I'm gonna eat. I don't think I've ever really sat here in a video before. It is the next day, I am back home, and just before I end this video, this like weird hybrid vlog video, I wanted to do you a haul because ITV really kind of gave us, everybody that was on the tour, a goodie bag. Could be the highlight of the day. Look at this. I am buzzing about this. I have been wearing it all day. If you want to vote for me, I'm apparently campmate number 4, who I think this year is Frankie Bridge. Is that her last name? I don't know. Frankie from the Saturdays is number 4, so I'm repping her, even though it literally says Moldy on it. But yeah, I'm buzzing about this. Absolutely love it. I feel like I could go and sit in the Bush Telegraph or whatever that thing's called and be like, oh my god, yeah, I just find it really intense. And the second thing is the water bottle. Also has my name on it. You know how if you watch the show regularly, you will know they drink out of these water bottles. Obviously they've all got their names on them. I feel like I'm going to do scouts or something. If I'm ever on a camping trip, this will come in very useful. This I just think is hilarious. They've then also given me their little trays, you know, that they eat their meals from. You see them eating out the little plastic like trays, and that makes that horrible sound with the knives and the forks. It's just so jokes. We were all joking about, we were like, my family's gonna be eating off plates for the rest of ever. Not me, I'm gonna be eating out my little tray. I then also got an I'm a Celebrity mug, like a coffee mug. I've already used that, it's actually in the wash, but just imagine a mug that says I'm a Celebrity. And then this amazing ITV tote bag, which I felt like very professional wrapping this. I was walking around, I was like, oh, look at me working for ITV. Yeah, thank you so much to the team at ITV and I'm a Celebrity for 1, inviting me, 2, these amazing extras, and 3, just an incredible day. It was so much fun. I haven't actually been to Wales since I was about 10 years old, so that was a trip in itself, and honestly I feel like I'm never going to watch a TV show the same thing. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed the behind the scenes. Can't wait to show you some more photos on Instagram. Other than that, I shall be back on my channel on Saturday with a vlog of the other bits and bobs I've been up to this week. Do subscribe if you're new around here, and I shall see you soon.